The online coaching industry has generated over $4.5 billion in revenue in 2023, and for 2024, we're literally on pace for over $6 billion with a B. And I'm gonna show you how to get a piece of that by building a digital product on WAP. And the best part is their new mobile app literally lets you run your entire business from just your phone. From uploading course videos to managing your community, even taking payments, whether it's high ticket or low ticket. They have a built-in payment processor that allows you to do this. Without further ado, let me give you a demo on my iPhone. All right guys, once you load into the WAP app, it's gonna look like this. You're gonna hit the dashboard on the bottom right, and then you're gonna hit the plus on the top right. So what we're doing right now is creating our WAP so we can make money as fast as possible, because that's always the goal. So you're gonna hit plus on the top right. Just a heads up, just because I already have some WAPs created, my dashboard is slightly different than what you guys would see if you don't already have a WAP. But basically just walk through the onboarding process. It's super simple. For me, it asked me to put it inside of an organization, and then I have to name it. You guys will have to do this as well. So I'm gonna name it YouTube Money Printer. I'm gonna coach people how to make money on YouTube, because I run a 90K a month YouTube agency, or last month we did 81K, and I'm gonna start a WAP coaching people on how to make money on YouTube. So cool. Now we have to make a headline. So I'm gonna say how to make money on YouTube, and then I'm gonna hit continue, and then now it's building the YouTube Money Printer. Cool. Now we're looking at the landing page of our WAP. So this is basically when people want to go and buy our WAP, this is what they're gonna see. So at the top here where it says upload media, you can upload a video sales letter, which is basically a video where you're selling your WAP. You're telling people, oh, you're gonna learn how to make money on YouTube within 7 days. You're gonna learn how to find editors, script writers, how to write a script. You're selling them on the WAP, and you can edit all this text, add a description here, all that good stuff. And then there's also your reviews that'll show down here on the bottom. And there's also an FAQ section you can add, so you can objection handle people beforehand. And then also if you have different plans, for example, maybe you have a high ticket option, maybe you have a low ticket option as well, you can add those plans down here. So what I'm gonna do now is scroll down here to the plan section and add a plan. So you can either charge high ticket, you can charge like $5,000, or you can charge something low like $5 or maybe $50 a month, completely up to you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click paid and then single payment, and I'm gonna make it $5 to join the group, just to keep it simple. But usually if you're doing something high ticket, you wanna charge like 5,800, 5,000, 4,000, things like that. But you could also do a low ticket group. So completely up to you. You can collect recurring payments every single month. So I'm just gonna do $5 just to keep it simple. I'm gonna make it expire after a year, and I'm gonna click done, save, and now boom, I have the $5 access. So people pay me $5 and then they're gonna get access to my WAP. Add a video sales letter here at the top, and then you're gonna wanna add a description and just fill all of this out so that it looks like this. This is an example of what your WAP would look like once it's fully built out, which takes like not that much time to set up. Basically, you have your video at the top here. She's selling her WAP. She's saying, hey, you know, you're gonna get glowing skin if you join this group. And she has some text here. She has some social proof, and then she has some apps down here, and then she has a description of who she is. And then there's also an explanation of the plan. She also added some benefits here. She said beginner friendly, product of the week, all genders welcome, frequently asked questions as well, and reviews. So you can literally just stack this and answer everybody's objections so that you don't even have to do sales calls with people for them to join your group, because you're already answering everything up front. So now on my WAP, I'm gonna show you guys how to add apps to your WAP. So basically what apps are is multiple things. Like there's literally an unlimited amount of apps. I'm not gonna explain all of them. You guys can see how many there are. This isn't even all of them. But the most important ones you probably wanna have is chat. So this is gonna allow your users to talk to each other. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click chat, and then now we have a chat. You could also click the arrow up here to change the name and description. So I'm gonna name it Money Chat, because we like talking about money, and you can add a description as well. I'm not gonna do that because it's not necessary. And then boom, now we have the Money Chat. In terms of other apps, you could add forums is usually good, and then you definitely wanna add courses as well. So inside of courses, you're gonna be able to upload course videos and show people how to do whatever it is you're selling. So for example, I'm selling a YouTube coaching program. So I'm gonna show people how to make money on YouTube. Maybe the first module is gonna be like how to come up with video ideas. The next module is gonna be how to write a script, so on and so forth. It keeps going. So I'm gonna call it YouTube Money Course. Click continue. Course tagline, learn how to make money on YouTube. I'm gonna hit continue, and then for description, I'm gonna say same thing, learn how to make money on YouTube. Just for example purposes, I don't want to take too long typing the description, and then boom, now the course is live. So here inside of the course section, you can add lessons and chapters and make this beautiful. So what you wanna do is go into chapter 1, you're gonna click lesson 1, and then you're gonna be able to upload your course video into here. So you can upload an MP4, and then if you have any attachments, like maybe a PDF file or some type of thing you gotta put here as well that they can follow along with, you can just click upload attachment down there. You can also also rename your chapters. So this is chapter 1. Maybe first we're going to talk about YouTube mindset, right? So I'm going to delete this and rename it YouTube mindset. You know, this is chapter 1. And then maybe I want to rename my lesson over here and call it something different, like how to adopt the right mindset. So I'm just going to name it how to adopt the right mindset. And then I'm going to go back, and you guys get the gist. I forgot to click save, but you can go ahead and just make new chapters, new lessons, as many as you need. There is no limit. You can also upload an image up here just to make this look a bit cleaner. And yeah, that's how the course section goes. So usually you always want a chat app and then a course app. And then for the other stuff, you know, there's definitely a ton of other good apps, but they're not completely necessary. So as you guys can see, using WAP, you can start your business within just a couple minutes and instantly start making money. I just have to go ahead and click this arrow up here and I'll be able to share this WAP. Next thing I want to talk about is the reviews. So every review that somebody makes gets reviewed and vetted before it's pushed live to the public. So there's not going to be any fraudulent reviews. This is a huge issue on other platforms because some people just spam a ton of reviews and none of them are legit. Another thing to mention is that refunds are guaranteed for WAP verified creators. So what this means is if a user subscribed to a verified creator's WAP and they don't like it and they ask for a refund, WAP is actually going to pay them out of pocket. Next up, let's talk about the WAP feed. So basically this aggregates prioritized content across different apps that you're subscribed to and WAPs. It only delivers relevant content to you, so there's no noise, no clutter. So it's basically like Instagram, but it's only showing content that you pay for. And then also you can adjust your notifications and make it so that there's only notifications for the WAPs that you care about. On the discovery tab down here, you can see there's been over $500 million spent on WAP this year alone. And every week, over 2 million people come onto WAP discovery and they scroll here and they look for new groups to join. So your group could be featured here and you can get free traffic. Basically just think of WAP like Amazon, where there's just a ton of people going onto this app every single day and just looking for things to buy. So again, to make it easy, WAP is like Amazon, but for digital products, communities, courses, coaching programs, you name it. They also only show relevant WAPs that they think that you would purchase. So inside of the mobile app, you can literally manage everything. So you can see your users, you can see how much money you're making, you can see your payouts, you can get paid directly to your bank account, just clicking a button on your phone. And you could also create custom checkout links. So these are basically like Stripe links. You just send them out, people put in their credit card info, and then they purchase from you. So I'm gonna go ahead and create a custom checkout link. I'm gonna make this link a test link, and then it's going to bring them to the store page. So I'm going to click save, and now I can copy this link, send it to people, and then they will pay me. Using WAP's payment processor that's literally made by WAP and integrated into the app, you can do low ticket recurring communities, you can do high ticket, you can even pay out your team members through there. You can manage users, refunds, chargebacks, all that good stuff just from your phone. So that's the demo of the new WAP app that literally lets you run your entire business just from your phone. If you guys want to get access, hit the first link in the description. That's it for this video. If you have any questions, hit me up on socials at the Ayman Arab, and that's it. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.